Before we start, like we always do, I'd like to just do a quick check-in with you and set the intention for this video. I want you ladies to just think about everything that happened today and just put it to the side. I want you to take your cell phone, unless you're watching it on your cell phone or your computer, anything that could be a distraction. I want you to watch this video in a closed space where you're by yourself, either driving. You could do it while you're washing dishes, but I really want to have your attention fully. So if you could just make sure that you don't have anything on that could distract you, so you can fully intake this and internalize everything that I have to say, that would be amazing. Today is the day. Today is the day that you start this journey of moving forward. Thank you for having the courage to take the first step. At the moment that you start on whatever it is that you want to do, you become successful. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy idea. That means you have something you wanted to do and you start. It's one step at a time. I go 10 steps forward and 9 steps back. I'm still one step ahead. So I know I'm on track. It does not matter what you have gone through. It does not matter what you are going through. It does not matter what may come, because you have the power to look at it differently. You could look at your past, you can look at the time you served, and you can look at it as a loss. Or you can say, you know what? In that time, it was destined and meant to happen because it happened, right? So I can't change that. That's step one. Notice that you can't change what happened. And whatever mistakes that you made, they're gone. It's over. You paid your debt to society. Now you're out. What are you going to do with that time? What are you going to do with your life now that you're out? These are questions that I'm asking, and if you want to answer them, just pause the video. And I always keep like a little journal with me whenever I watch videos, so I can write stuff down. This could be something you get from the dollar store. It could be like a little journal that you take from your kids' school supply bag. But it does not have to be anything fancy, but just I always want for you to just make sure that you have a journal with you so you can do the work. So the first thing that I want you ladies to do in your journals is to write down, what is my purpose for living? You don't have to answer it right now. Trust me, that's a hard one. You're going to have to think about it. I did for days. And when I sent my purpose statement to Dress for Success, which is the organization that's actually sponsoring this project, when I sent it to them, they like kind of redid it and sent it back, and I sent it back, and because it's why we live. Your purpose is why you live. Once you know what your purpose is, everything you do will be because of that. My purpose in life, and to give you guys an example, if I asked you to write down, why am I here? What is my purpose for living? I want you to think about what gives you joy. What makes you happy? What is that thing inside of you that you had when you were a kid? When we were kids, remember? Everything was so simple. We woke up, we ate, we played, we went to school. Some of us had it harder. I had it a little harder. I had some struggles. But man, I just remember being so carefree. Like I wasn't worried about anything. I was just always really nice and always talking and always helping people and trying to be a captain or do a sport or be on student council. That's my purpose. God put me here for you, for the people. If every woman would reach back and pull one back up with her, generational curses would be broken. Plagues of domestic violence and sexual assault and oppression and ancestral trauma would be up in the dust. But see, it takes for you to believe that you can. And all of you women can't. Let me tell you something. You matter. You're important. You're not tangential. You're not an afterthought. You're mainstream and essential. I'm suggesting that on a scale of 1 to 10, and 10 is high, you at least 850. Maximize your potential while juggling it all. It's a different day now. Now we know. We're fighting something way bigger than what we think. If only you can believe that you are not done. Let me tell y'all something. Forward, focusing on real women and real dreams, that was given to me by God. That's why I'm able to talk to y'all. That's why I'm able to be authentic and vulnerable and give you something that I never had. Guidance, knowledge, wisdom. I had love. I had great people in my life. But I didn't have it all at one time. It came in spurts. Came here and there. But I want you ladies to really focus on writing your purpose statement. A purpose statement is something that you write that will dictate every decision you make in your life. Know who you are, what you want, and where you're going. That is key and essential in us becoming who we want to become, the best versions of ourselves, and moving forward. Focusing on real women and real dreams. I didn't want to do too much, so I'm just going to do a little groundkeeping and a little housekeeping right now. So a couple of things. Today is day 2. Yesterday, we really talked about the way that the systems with the forward movement are going to work, and a little bit about your mentor. So if you have not talked to your mentor, please reach out to your mentor. You should have received an email that introduced you to that mentor. 2, if you have not followed our Instagram page, that's where a lot of our information is going to be posted. It's at the Forward Challenge, FORWARDCHALLENGE, Forward Challenge on Instagram. And if you ladies need anything, your mentor is there for you. Reach out to them. Granted, I just want to say this, I didn't tell this to the mentors, so this is only coming to you ladies, but really take your time and think about what your purpose statement is and what you need. Because once we know what you need, like we said, the last one, you did your needs assessment yesterday, right? So that needs assessment is going to go directly to your mentor so we can figure out how to serve you better. So connect with that resource. Y'all, let me tell y'all, these are some powerful, bold, beautiful women that I love, that have been, this ain't the first project I've done. This is my life. My purpose is to change the world by first changing myself. Period. Change the world by changing myself, being the best individual I can be, so you have a resource that is abundant. We all have a source that is abundant that we can pull from if you can just tap into that. But see, that's for a later session, okay? But for right now, I just want to go over what you guys have already done and what you're going to need to do moving forward. Day 1, I gave you guys all the information about the project. I gave you a little bit about me, and I tried to connect you with your mentors and give you some resources. And your homework assignment was the needs assessment. Today, day 2, I talked about purpose. Now you have 2 assignments. 1 is to write your purpose statement. The second one was to do your needs assessment. So that's 2 things that you should already have done, ladies. And so if you haven't done it, please don't do it for me. Remember, this is self-work, working on ourselves. Working on ourselves is so hard after you have gotten off of work and after you have taking care of kids and been in jail this whole time, and maybe you're released just recently, maybe you've been out for a while. Wherever you feel stuck in your life, it has to be hard for you to listen to these videos and do these assignments every day, but you can do it. I challenge you to believe in yourself. I honor you, ladies. I love you. I don't even know you, but I know you and I see you. This video is not about me. It's not about the organization. It's only a tool to serve you. Remember, in that last video, if it does not serve you, it must go. Anything in your life that does not bring joy, happiness, or something that is going to make you better to your life, It must go. It is a nuisance. Be conscious of what you watch. Be conscious of what you listen to. Remember that everything that goes here becomes a part of who you are. Everything. Be conscious of what you read, what you see, what you listen to, how you speak, the people you have around you. That's just step one. Just be conscious.